Woo! Hello! Welcome back to Bald and Board Games. I'm Bald.
On board.
I'm blind.
Ballsy.
Okay, we are jumping back into Vampire the Masquerade chapters. We're going to marathon this shit because it is a lot of fun. Each chapter plays really quickly. And we brought in Blind as well, so we're going to have a full party of 4. But thank you, Ballsy, for having this and for bringing this over and letting us dig in. We did our first couple off stream.
Yeah, but so if you're watching this on YouTube, you'll see Chapter 1 and Chapter 2. For the 3 of us, Blind was not here. He's joining us starting for Chapter 3.
Every rose has its thorns. This is Chapter 5. The bustle of the airport terminal greets you as you step out of the cab. The sun has set less than an hour ago, and a cool autumn breeze blows gently from the north. You watch as Kine comes and goes, frantically looking for relatives to pick them up or rushing to get in on time for their flights. The honking from the cab draws you out of your reverie. "Hey, meter's running," says the cab driver, tapping on the tablet as he has installed in his car. You turn around to look at him. "We know," you explain. "Will be just a moment." Caleb gave you a description of his acquaintance, so you know who to look for. About half an hour, Mr. Damp comes out of the airport. As you approach to greet him, he immediately speaks up. "There are thorns inside. My rose would rather be thornless. You want my rose? You get rid of the thorns. A pair, at least. Cunning and ruthless these thorns are. Could you be any more vague?" says Chandler.
Chandler, of course.
Yeah. Damp simply smiles and motions for you to enter the airport. His thorns are like thorns in your side. He probably has a problem. If it's a pair of ruthless thorns, then it may be he is being pursued. You recall Caleb telling you that in Seattle, the boss Damp works for is a known target of the mob. But how to get rid of them without resorting to violence? Getting them kicked out of the country would require something to plant on them or their luggage.
A soccer tattoo. Yeah.
Or an orange president.
You call up Alex. If anyone has something illegal at the ready, it'd be him. He's the one to come up with a plan. Plant a generous quantity of drugs in the luggage of Damp's enemies. All right, so we got our setup here. So we need
So
1,
have-
2,
you can do it
and
right there.
3.
How generous though, because I
And
mean,
4.
it's
And
expensive.
4.
2.
I saw this comedian do a bit where he was talking about he eats baking soda because he has like really bad acid reflux, and so he brings like little baggies of baking soda with him everywhere. And at the airport, naturally, they're like, "Oh, what is this?" And he's like, "Watch this. See, if it was cocaine, I wouldn't be doing this." It's like,
That's hilarious.
it's baking soda. It's worthless.
4. Okay, we need security guard number 33. All right, here we go.
And you need other stuff too.
Huh? Oh, the number 1.
Wait, no, the NPC.
Yeah, I'm getting these all right now.
Oh, I'll grab the number 1. Oh, yeah.
It's just in this thing.
I thought you read security guard. I just didn't. You didn't read the
I
others.
just started at the bottom.
Oh.
That's all. All right, security guard number
Weird place to start.
33. What's from my eyes? From my eyes, that's where I
Started
started.
at the bottom, and now we're here.
Wow.
Exactly.
So this is where I succeed now in checks, which is dialogue, persuasion, subterfuge.
Oh yeah, you got to talk us through the TSA.
Yep. This is like Carry On.
Carrying.
That's what's
That's
his face?
Flash.
His new movie.
From
From Ozark. Bateman, Jason Bateman.
I saw it.
It wasn't bad.
Yeah.
And
I
then you
went
get,
with you.
Egerton.
oh yeah, we watched. Yeah, Egerton from Kingsman.
Mhm.
And Sophia Carson. Or no, Sophia Carson. Different than the other one.
Carson.
Well, there's the one from Amelia Perez. This is Sophia Carson, who's been in like a bunch of stuff.
With a hat. All right, come on, guys. Where you at? 21 and... Nope, 21.
And Jason Bateman is the bad guy. That's right.
No, Jason Bateman's the good guy.
No.
Egerton's the bad guy.
Nope, other way around.
Right?
Nope.
Oh, no, yeah. Egerton's the TSA agent,
Yeah,
Bateman's the bad guy. That's right. Yep.
This is the fun part of this game, everybody, is finding security guard right there. All right, businessman number 31. He has a tie. The only one with a tie.
So security guard is the one chilling over here in the corner.
We need 29, 30, 31.
He's just in the office. Oh, he's
No,
at the computer.
That's number
No.
3. No,
Oh, I saw a tie.
almost. There's 44.
Give me some credit. I'm blind. I saw a tie from here.
I can't see
That's
anything
good.
from here.
So we need
Can I see the box of NPC miniatures?
No, they're way
behind
back there.
you.
I just want to know what they give us.
29, 30.
Going back.
Yeah, it's like way back.
Is your movement too low? Yeah.
What number do you have?
I'm trying. I got
29, 31 you're looking for?
I need 29, 31 now. 29 is a family, which is
Fucking
this right here.
detective. It doesn't do
And now I need
cardio.
30.
I guess not. He looks like he's in good shape. Yeah, but he's all skin and bones.
Dude with the tie. 31. Good eye.
I can't see the person. Except for the number. Like, I can see numbers really well. All right, the family is here. Off corner by 1, 2, facing that way. So facing. What way is that arrow pointing? Up there? Okay.
Towards the number 4.
Number 10. Oh, no.
Yeah. It's a double-sided.
Oh, which that means that's wrong.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. It said numbers 10 through 9.
30.
No, numbers 10 through 19 are really 10.
Oh.
So you need
Oh,
the actual 30.
Son of a bitch. I started putting this shit away. I didn't really look at the picture. Okay, a couple looking at their phone.
And then this dude is a business dude who's up here,
Pain in my ass.
aiming at number 2. This one will be.
I'll take some too. What are we looking for? A couple looking at their phone?
Yeah, number
Yeah,
30.
it'll be number 30, just not the number 30 that Nick had.
The
So-
other number 30.
Yeah, the only other number 30.
Up close, looking at the light of the phone. On their
Got
face. Oh, okay. Oh, it's different.
No, that was number 20.
Nope, it's 30. Picture's the same. I got it, Ryan.
Cool.
Okay. We have our board set up. That matches. That matches. This is right there. That's right there. Perfect. Okay. All markers are down.
All right, let's get them back in
So,
here, then we'll continue.
4
our
of
story.
us get to go down here into this quadrant right there. Oh, that works.
Brilliant.
Brilliant.
All right.
Didn't get us killed, or worse, expelled.
Okay, so objective: find the luggage of Mr. Damp's enemies and plant the drugs without raising suspicion. Read event E1, which seems to be in there, right?
It is.
This continues. Okay.
So we'll go back to front view.
That way.
This might involve the weird stealth
Check.
check shit.
Oh, possibly.
Oh.
I think it's up one more, right? I think it's these 4. It's these 4.
Yeah, the rule
No,
book.
next to the sign is 1,
Yep.
and then 2 and 1.
The rule book goes in this very extensive stealth
Yeah.
section.
There's only like 8 different examples here.
Yeah.
9 examples.
It says E1, right?
I don't know what it said. It said E1. Yeah, E1. That's what it's at the beginning.
What's at the front of the book? That's what I was asking. Okay, here we go. Arrivals. Alex arrives at the airport after about an hour. You meet with him in the lobby. He nervously looks around the room. His hands are in his pockets, fidgeting with the bag of dope. He could not look any more suspicious. Let's get this done quickly, guys. I've heard the Inquisition has eyes all over this place. You're not sure if Alex is lying, but you get it. You should not be here, and the risk of getting caught only increases the longer you remain. You grab the bag of dope from Alex and watch him leave in haste. You sneakily make your way past the lone security agent, overseeing the exit to the baggage claim, and make your way inside. You should find the luggage of Damp's pursuers quickly. Take the bag of dope, item card number 39. So if the Masquerade breach tracker is 2 or more, you must read 2E.
We're now we're at 0, so.
How does that even increase?
If hunger goes all the way up, then there's a potential for it.
I think it's if people see you do shit.
Oh, okay, because then like we're no longer masquerading
Yeah.
as people, like they know that.
And that was the whole like they flee the board and you have to catch them before
Yeah.
they get off.
Yeah, if they get off, I think then it goes
Yeah.
up. But here it is. Oh yeah, so if an NPC flees, that's where these envelopes over here come into play,
Mm.
and Masquerade could go up.
So we probably have to be very careful on this board.
So we're good. So we're going to read E3. So they're not in high alert, which is good. Cool. So we have the bag of dope. Awesome.
We should definitely put it on the travelers.
You spot many surveillance cameras in the room. If you want your plan to succeed, you must erase the CCTV footage. You figure the nearby security booth has access to these cameras. Set the round tracker to 10. All right, let's get these out of the way.
Shit.
So now we'll need the round tracker. Make sure that's on. That is.
Yep. So we have 10 rounds to get this done.
So I'm wondering if there's a way to hypnotize the security guy. Because I have like sap will and like.
The security guard doesn't
When
have.
they all run away and not
So-
don't figure it out yet.
The only dialogue is for family, travelers, or businessmen. Security guard has no dialogue.
Yeah, these three. That's the show down. Yeah.
Yeah, I was letting everyone know
Oh,
that we can't talk to him.
Okay.
So that's probably not. Decrease it by 1 at the end of each round. So now we have to do our movement
Yep.
to decrease that like normal. Move the security guard when the round tracker reaches 10, 8, 6, 4, and 2. So we count up, not down. Yeah, so we count up to 10.
So every even. We
Yep, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's when we move the security guard.
What's his movement?
According
According
to the image, it shows on here. It shows on here.
I was just wondering if it's here then. Of course not.
Or no, so it does go the other way then, based on this.
So he moves right off the bat then.
Where is he? Or no? I'm trying to figure this out.
It doesn't matter.
If you're in the security guard NPC's line of sight without a steal token, you must read E4. Without a stealth token, you must read E4. Okay. So we need to avoid his line of sight. So it's going to start here. Move the security guard when the round tracker, which is that, reaches 10, 8, 6, 4, and 2. So it wouldn't make sense.
So it makes sense to start at 10. He moves right off the bat.
Because 10 is here to start. He starts on the desk.
Yeah, he's like,
Okay, so then, yeah,
typing at the desk. Yeah, so it starts at 10. So he's going to move right off the
So he
bat.
goes right here, right away.
We only moves one spot.
Yeah, he just moves to the spot.
Oh, it's one of those things.
So 10, then he's going to come here for 8.
What's his line of sight number?
Should be
Is
3.
it
It's all
base
three.
3? Okay.
Everyone is, yeah.
Well, no,
doesn't,
some of
doesn't
yeah.
get any kind of alterations.
But
Something.
you have to actually declare stealth on this one.
6 is here. 4 is right here.
Oh, jeez.
And then 2.
Okay. So if we take care of this first, though, and then we're up here out of the way, he won't see us.
Right there, yeah. Yeah, so when he comes out, he's going to be looking this way. So if we can go up and around. We're looking
Yeah.
this way. So we have to plan it on somebody. We're going this way.
Two of us have the most movement.
The family's probably going to be the hardest to plan it on, right?
We don't know what we're going to do. So it says something about the luggage first. When you read your intro, it said...
We have to clear the CCTV cameras. So I assume these... We have to get there to clear them. These
Objective, find the luggage
We have
of his
to
enemies
do-
and plant the drugs
So
in
we
the
have to do
luggage.
one of these. We have to go
Yeah.
these here. So that's what I'm saying. So going up and around to get in.
Yeah.
So we literally go luggage, come this way. Like we can talk to them, but
Well, I think
We don't
we're going to
need
have to...
to.
No, I think we have to. Because I think they're the ones watching. So I think if we talk to them, they leave. And
we
then
set the
we can
luggage.
plant. It's easier to plant without them watching us.
because there's the red, the blue, and the black luggage, and then there's this one here as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 4 luggage pieces.
So we
One
can-
of them's probably this dude. So this
So
probably
we
helps
can
clear
split.
luggage.
So
So it
who's
means
good
they're
at-
going to go get their luggage.
Who's good at dialogue then?
Not me.
That is me.
Only you?
Middle column, me and Joey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So then split you two up.
Because I've also got stuff too.
So if
Yeah.
Joey, you can go here easily first,
Two of us go there. So
and Ryan and I can go to these people.
what's your movement, Ryan? Yeah.
Three.
So I can go with you, Joey, here.
No,
then you
so
can go
let's
there.
flip this then.
Yeah.
Well, my movement's up to 2 now. So
No.
Is that?
No.
Why you move far?
Because he moves 1, 2. You move 1, 2. You're next to them, and then we each move 3. So
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Got it.
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
So just we continue playing. If you are in the security guard, NPC's line of sight without a stealth token.
I should probably not
Yeah.
talk to NPCs because of my.
Yeah.
No,
what I have.
you're just standing next to me, pretty much.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I can change into a bland kind to avoid suspicion. So I can play this for one dialogue sequence.
Actually, because dialogue, we should do this instead. You and Joey should go talk. We should go over by the briefcase. It's already over there.
That's fine.
So that way, when we find out, instead of having to waste a whole 2 turns to get over there to check
Yeah.
on, we can literally like you tell us essentially what you've learned.
Yeah.
So then
So Ryan can move to next to this
So
one
this
right
is
off the
still
bat. You can move.
right next to this one.
No, that'll take you 2 turns.
Well, I can still start working over there, which is still
That's true.
better.
All right.
I mean, if it's gonna take me 2 turns anyway, then Ryan should just go here. Oh no, because he can go from this one right to that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Should we have 5 cards in our hand?
Oh
again?
no, we're not in
No,
battle.
no.
Not yet, sir.
But we're gonna have to each move independently.
Wait, do we heal damage after feeding also?
Everything
Yeah.
is gone.
Okay.
So damage is just in between rounds.
Oh, okay.
Hunger's the only thing that you need to feed for.
Okay.
All right.
Ready?
So you go first. You're gonna move next to number 1.
Alright. 1, 2, 3.
Cool. Now I'll just go. 1, 2.
Are we not?
Oh, you have 3 now too. Nice.
I have to, yeah.
Are we not gonna just do the first one? Because he moved up to it.
Well, no, because they might be watching.
Yeah. So
Oh.
my thought process is that these 3 are each of those. So when we talk to them, they're gonna get their luggage and leave, and it's gonna leave only 1 remaining,
Yeah.
which is his luggage. that we had to
Because
play
he'll
with
say,
drugs
is
on.
the person there? Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
So we're just going to
So
have next one in
then-
case they, yeah.
I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3 to go right here because he's gonna go here, so he won't be able to see either of us.
Yeah,
And
so in 2
you
just
get
so-
to approach there, and now we can trigger dialogue.
Okay, so which one do you want to do first?
Whatever one's first on your list.
The family. All I do is Bill Burr. He's talking about cars before airbags. My family! Family, P5.
And now, actually, for
Did
the
you see
point
his
of
interview,
stealth too,
Like the other day.
we are behind them. If that even matters.
I think it
Behind you.
matters. I think
Both of
stealth,
these people.
stealth is only probably gonna matter for that
Okay.
guy.
Oh, they're looking that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, here's the family. They spontaneously combust.
Let's make that. Make sure
All
they're
right.
pointed that way.
He starts
Huh?
screaming.
Make sure they're pointed. No, hold on.
Went the wrong way.
They are pointed that way. They are pointed that way. He is pointed at number 2.
Okay.
And yeah,
Definitely look at
there we
that
go.
bag.
Okay, there we go.
Cool. All right. You approach a family of 4. Their kids are dozing off, hanging on their mother's arms. The parents sigh heavily at the sight of each new suitcase making it on the carousel. Both adults look nervously around and at the people present in arrivals. Damp did say his thorns were ruthless. They could be using children as a way to blend in. You should approach this with caution. Okay, so that's you, sir. So, Balze, do you approach them politely? Do you hover nearby and eavesdrop on them? So approaching politely is a subterfuge check. Eavesdropping is a stealth check.
The subterfuge. What's a sub? Oh, let's do the subterfuge,
Okay, so you need to get 2.
which I already have.
Perfect. All right. Success. Going to D2.
No, wait, here. Page 77 has a change if you ever get to that page.
For this one?
Yeah, it's one of the error changes. If you get to page 77 in that book.
Okay.
Errata.
Wait, so let's go to D2. Oh, stupid. They all have their own Ds. I thought it was
Oh,
like a
each
dialogue
character
section.
has
yeah,
its own
yeah, yeah,
one.
yeah. There we go. Small talk. Excuse me, you say to the parents. We just landed, and apparently our luggage is delayed. Do you know anything about that? The father turns around to look at you. We haven't been told anything. As it stands, you know more than us. Where did you fly in from? You notice his wife keeps scanning you with her eyes. Barcelona, you lie. Less vacation
What did
and
you just
more.
pronounce?
Barcelona.
You just made up a city name?
It says Barcelona.
That's not even.
Barcelona, whatever.
It's
I added an I. My bad.
It's Barcelona.
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 Less vacation and more business trip. You begin to spin a tale. A very generic one at that. About your week in Spain. You exchange a few pleasantries with the husband. He hasn't said anything about his family's trip yet. But you feel like you've established enough of a rapport to ask, should you want to. You ask them where they're flying from, or you can bid them a goodbye.
Ask where they're flying from.
That's a persuasion check. Difficulty of 4.
Oh shit. Okay, so. And then I roll 2 on that. This is gonna be strategy. So I'm gonna use the blood to do sap will. So get 1 automatic success.
Yeah.
So 3
You
out
don't.
of the
You
4.
just roll blood. Roll red.
You gotta roll
Oh,
it, see
yeah,
if you
that's
got
You're
it.
not necessarily getting it.
Keep.
Oh, you got
There
it.
we go. Okay. So automatic success plus 2. So I need to roll 1.
Oh, nice.
Rolling 2 die. Well,
Yeah. 1 and 1. Yeah.
another red.
Yeah, because
Okay.
now that you have the hunger, you have to roll the red with it.
Okay. And I might have to roll a willpower if I don't get. I mean, do willpower if I don't get this.
That works.
So,
That's 1, right? Yeah.
That's all you need.
all right. So 4.
Okay. Going on, D6. Hawaii, replies the father. He glances back at the carousel. I swear to God, if they tell me they've lost our luggage. At that moment, the kids, who must have woken up during the conversation, burst into tears. They start crying about all their lost clothes and the souvenirs they will never get to see.
My God.
Take clue token number 1. Cool. Forgot that in a sec. You try to read the parents. So you're going to do an insight check. You don't get a choice. Difficulty of 3.
Look, you're 2 already. That's not bad.
Where-
Middle column, second line. But
Okay. I also have another one I can use, but aspects level.
you only need 1 success.
Yeah, I can use willpower,
There you go. You got it.
but then I gotta roll.
You roll roost check. Yep, but you got the success. Oh, actually, hold on. Before you do that, I don't think you have to. I think it's
What's the
only
reason for?
what?
He wasn't using blood, was he?
Oh no, he had to roll red die.
I rolled a skull.
Only if there are more skulls than successes. No,
Oh,
you're gonna have a roost
okay.
check.
All right.
The hell's the 1?
Right
There it is. Cool. So we have clue token 1. All right, the success there. 11. The behavior of the children, coupled with the adults' aspirations, exasperation.
Oh, I was like,
Exasperation.
aspirations to
Yeah,
get
I was
our luggage. Like,
Yeah.
we aspire to
I know.
get our luggage.
Leads you to believe they are not Damp's enemies. The parents' nervous glances are because they genuinely believe, someone may have taken their luggage. You bid them goodbye and leave them to their woes.
Yeah, man, traveling with
Remove
kids.
the family NPC from the tile. Resume playing.
Okay, and we also know the bag with Hawaii shit in it is not the enemies. So
Yeah. So this is gonna give us exposure on which bag to
Yeah.
plant it in.
Yeah.
Yep. Cool.
So for these, in theory, you guys can interact with those to investigate what it is, but we don't want to plant yet until we know which one is the correct one.
well, not in sight either, because that guy's looking straight.
that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't interact with them until we take care of these.
No, I
guys.
agree, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Afterwards, like we should have clues on 3 of the 4 bags.
Yeah, so whoever talks to him will be able to directly interact with this. You're already here. I'm going to be here.
Yeah.
So,
I'd say you could already check 3 if you wanted.
oh yeah, because they're gone. Yeah. it's
Well, how do we know
once
they're
they get
three?
there.
Well, I mean, because
But no one's facing it.
Yeah, no one's inside of 3.
Oh, no one's inside of it. That's true.
Okay, so
Can
then on to
we-
the travelers.
Okay, so on a separate turn. So you can enter dialogue as one of your things, investigate an item as the second thing.
Yes, I mean he could
So
still.
that's what I was saying. If I was here, I can't do both in the same round.
No.
Fine.
Yeah,
All right, so me next on
because
Travelers.
Okay, I guess no one can actually see this right now either because
Yeah,
they're
they're
facing
facing
that
this
way.
way.
And then he's 1, 2, 3, right? So can he technically see it or no?
He cannot.
But he's
So that is
straight
4.
at 2 though.
Right. All right. So we'll do travelers first, and then we can
Yeah,
interact with
right.
number 1 and see what it is. Okay.
And then when he gets over here, we need to go over here, and that's how we erase the CCTV footage.
Yes, exactly. A man and a woman. Yep. Enter the baggage claims at about the same time as you. They came through the appropriate way. They both look to be in their mid-30s, with the woman looking a tad younger than her male partner. Both of them are dressed for colder temperatures, and they each have a small backpack they keep to themselves, typing away on their phones. Do you approach them politely, hover nearby and eavesdrop on them, or leave them be? The only one that has a skill check is the approach them
That's
politely.
what we're going to do.
It's a persuasion check and a difficulty of 5. You can also just hover and eavesdrop with no check.
Persuasion with 5.
Yeah.
I think we can do that. So I'm gonna use my awe. So add your presence level as dice to your persuasion checks. So that allows me to roll 4.
Cool.
So roll 1 red first. Success, no hunger increase. Cool. So now we roll 4 dice. 3, 4, 5.
All right, nice. D4. Bad impression. You approach them politely. So, they nod in acknowledgement, but immediately go back to their phones.
Millennials.
Try one more time. Were you told anything about the delays in luggage out here? We've been here for, forever already. The woman cuts you off. Her tone is dry, and she sneers as she speaks.
Typical.
You weren't. She does not lift her face from her phone, and yet you get the impression she's keeping you in her peripheral vision.
Can I just eat her?
Spies for sure.
You came
Yeah.
in through the exit. We saw you. Whatever con you want to play, do it somewhere else.
Jesus.
You reply, didn't mean any trouble. Just wanted to talk is all. So you need to do an insight check with a difficulty of 2.
I have 3 successes.
Okay. Back. You just have to roll it though to see if you get other skulls in here.
No, I don't. Not a black.
Oh, there's
Skulls
one
only
black.
red.
Okay, gotcha. Cool.
And Misa hunger is 0.
D8. These two are trained at taking stock of their surroundings. They hide behind this haughty, better-than-thou demeanor because this is what most people would expect young adults their age range. And the way they hold themselves is subtle. But the pair, always on the ball of their feet, ready to dodge or run. They both look around the room, pretending to look for their suitcase, but the furtive glances they throw at the security booth and the cameras speak volumes. It's them. Better not arouse suspicion and leave. Decrease the round tracker by 1. Oh, so this can even go down faster than each round too.
That said something here. It's like sometimes the round tracker can stop your action mid movement.
The traveler's NPC can no longer be interacted with.
Yeah, so they're just chilling there now.
Okay, interesting. So that's why they're facing that way, because they're watching the security booth. So now we should figure out which is theirs, essentially. So we need
they might not have. Well, they have 2 backpacks on. So it's like, do they even have a suitcase?
No, we can't interact with them anymore.
No, I'm just saying that they had 2 small backpacks on. That's accurate.
Well, there's a reason
But
they're
they have
there. Yeah.
They have to. That's why we're playing.
Yeah.
This is the plan in their luggage, potentially, right?
Yeah.
Oh, potentially, yeah. All right.
Okay.
So should we go to Ryan to investigate number 1?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Cool. Should I use my +1 success for my search check here? Or should I
Oh,
wait?
it won't. You're not doing a search check necessarily. You're just literally acting on the thing, and then he'll tell you what to
Let's
check.
activate number 1 then.
All right, the blue suitcase.
I also hate how number 1's not the one on the bottom. It's like 1, 2, and 3's down there.
You notice a blue suitcase lying on the carousel. Approaching it, you find zippers have been fastened together by a zip tie. You need to be careful ripping it off. If you have clue token number 1, you must read
Oh no.
IT1. Cool. You want to
Well, clue token number 1's okay.
And then if you are in any NPCs on a site without a cell token, read number 2. So they're gone. So there's no line of sight for that.
Correct.
Cool. All right. The tag on the suitcase reads H&L, the code for Honolulu Airport. This would be the family's luggage. If you are in any NPCs on a site without a sell token, you must read T2. We're not. All right. So you grab the zip tie and rip it off. So you need to do an athletics check, or you can leave it alone.
Yeah, just leave it alone.
Yeah, because we know it's not.
them.
Yeah, that's not Thursday. Yeah, we'll leave it.
All right. So we're going to leave it alone. So let's resume playing. Doesn't say take it off.
Okay. So we know one's not it.
Yeah.
Yep. Cool. All right. So that was a full round. So now this goes down to 8, which means
Should I move or anything?
you already moved.
That was already.
Okay,
yeah.
that was part of it.
So now
Got it.
he goes here.
Facing that way. So in round 6, which direction is he
Actually-
facing?
That's what I'm saying. Oh, it's gonna be in here, right?
You say he's down here, right?
Where's this at? E1 event. Events.
Someone's poking her nose under the door.
No.
Yep, so he's facing
Do we have a
that way.
He's facing the luggage.
He's facing this way.
Oh, right now. So for the neck on round 6, though, where is he facing?
Round 6, he'll be facing this way as well.
But where?
At the corner. So he's right here facing this way.
Okay.
So he'll see number 4.
Yeah.
So only see number 4. He won't be able to see anything else.
But it also says don't be in his line of sight too.
Well, unless it's only 3, that's what I was asking.
Yeah.
So if we're at this, we're fine.
He's fine.
Okay.
Because then when he's at 4, he'll be facing this way. And then 2, he's facing back this way.
Yeah.
Hello, my love. How you
Okay.
doing? How you doing? Okay. So,
So
then, do you want me to
I-
just go? I guess we don't have any other clues.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we should talk.
Well, you can still go next to it.
Yeah, I'll go next to it, but then
Yeah.
you two.
Then, yeah. So you want to do the first? And then Ryan, you can move right here.
Onto the conveyor belt?
That's number 2.
Okay. Yeah.
Because then I will move and talk to him.
You can get all the way over to him right now.
Yes. So you want?
Oh, am I up next?
Yeah,
Go ahead. So 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Perfect. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, and roll a red for my blood surge. Success.
My lord.
Hey, who's this?
Clove.
Is this a Clove? Come here, Clove.
And then so he's gonna be coming down facing this way. So I mean, do you want to? How far can you go? 2.
2 and then a blood surge 3. So
I mean, you can go here. Do you want to get up? Would it make sense to get you right up against this wall?
So
But-
you're closer to getting inside?
I don't think you want me stealthing. I've only got 1 stealth.
But where do you need to stealth?
Oh, I guess like
you don't need a stealth, right?
if I
Oh,
if-
no, because you want to be out of their line of sight, though.
But this is their line of
Right
sight.
there. Okay, yeah. So you're
1,
fine
2,
moving
3.
just forward 2 spots.
Because if
against
you
the wall.
hug this wall, you're fine.
I keep forgetting that he's also gonna leave that. So
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he's gonna be here looking that way.
You wanna
Okay,
make sure you're making
sure.
good?
So you want to go? Was it here?
Yeah.
1, 2, and just chill there.
So
Yeah.
then I go first
Yeah.
to interact with 31.
The businessman.
You run away. I can't reach you anymore. I can't reach your stomach. Sorry.
But that's cool. All right.
You get a gear with you.
Yeah, I literally can't reach
You
you.
get a Oh, yeah.
The middle-aged man in a wrinkled suit looks at his watch every few minutes before looking
Oh.
back at the carousel.
Cokehead.
By his feet
Poking his bag already.
is a brown leather briefcase. Aside from the state of his clothes, you could think he was headed straight into an investor meeting. Damp said he had a pair of thorns. This person
yeah.
is alone. Could it be he is waiting for his partner? Traveling as business people is a good cover. Your gaze crosses his, and you can see him furrow his brow. It would be awkward not to approach him at this point. All right, so you can make a social persuasion check with difficulty of 3. Are you Samuel or Harold? You are
I am
Harold.
Not.
Oh, you are not the one there. He is.
I'm not.
All right, so never mind. So because you're not over there, that doesn't matter. So persuasion check of 3.
Cool. My persuasion's already 2. I rolled 3 dice. So I just need 1 success.
All right. Did 2. Good impression. Evening. You look like someone who's been waiting here a while. Do you know how long the delay is for luggage? We were told it was delayed, but not by how long. The man extends a hand to shake yours, very politely, very professionally. Evening. I'm afraid I do not know. I asked security, and they don't know either. The man has an accent you can't quite pinpoint. It sounds vaguely Eastern European.
Romanian, yeah.
All right, so you ask him where he's from, or you can leave him alone.
Ask him where he's from.
All right, D5.
Where are you from, coin sir?
What is this? An interrogation?
Nebraska.
The man is not amused, and any sign of cordiality
It's gone.
is gone from his face. He looks back at the carousel and exclaims, "Finally!" He brushes past you and picks up his suitcase. You catch sight of him walking briskly out the door. Remove investigation area token number 3
Oh, wow.
from the tile. And then remove the businessman from the tile.
So
Yeah.
2.
Or 4.
4 shit.
So 2, he can interact with right now. No one's looking at it during this round.
Mm-hmm.
And it might give us clues as to some information.
Yeah, because they're watching 4, and he's going to be watching 4 when it comes down to number 1. So, yeah, how the fuck do we get to them? Because we can't talk to them anymore. Interesting.
And you just have to watch out for them.
We might not necessarily have to get them to leave.
We need a stealth
'Cause
token, it says.
I'm gonna got 2 stealth here.
Oh, yeah, you'd have to stealth check through it.
Yeah, you could do that.
Because, I mean, if he's here,
Oh no, you can stealth check and interact with this.
but
Yeah.
does he have to? So do you have to stealth check if you're interacting with something in their vision as well?
Yes.
Even though you're not in their vision?
No, you. Oh yeah, it's true.
If you get into their vision, then you have to roll.
Because their vision is here.
So stealth check to move. So line of sight. You must declare a stealth check while out of line of sight of the NPC. They must then attempt to discreetly move through line of sight.
Because you'll be out of line of sight when going to interact with that, but the token itself is in their line of sight.
When a
my
dialogue,
hands,
when a
creature.
dialogue or investigation begins, characters are automatically no longer in stealth. Is that an investigation token?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it wouldn't matter. As soon as you begin the investigation, you're no longer in stealth. So you may not enter stealth mode for dialogue or investigation. So if someone interacts with that, it's not going to matter. But maybe...
So we have to plant drugs on it anyway.
So we need a stealth token. That's what we need. So there might be a stealth token
No, that's
in one of these
you,
bags.
you get one of these. That's
Oh.
part of stealthing. Here, home.
No, it literally says right here if you're interacting without a stealth token.
Yeah, when you enter stealth mode, gain a stealth token.
Okay. So then they would have to enter, they would just enter stealth mode then.
Yeah, but I'm saying it says when you start investigation on something,
Yeah,
you
I know.
automatically exit stealth mode
I
and
know,
lose
but
the
it's
stealth
saying
token.
right here that if you're interacting, you don't have a stealth token. So we need to get a stealth token,
Yeah,
and then having that.
because that'll allow us to get right over here. I think that's what this is for. So like for them, sure, whatever this is, it might not matter. But to get into here, they're watching. So we're gonna have to get the stealth token and walk by them to get over here, right?
No, because
'Cause
I
1,
can
2,
hug the
3.
wall.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, because they can just go.
Yeah.
Right.
So we can still do it. You just have to do the stealth check. You have to successfully get the stealth token by successfully stealthing.
Yeah.
And then if you successfully stealth, then you can check that bag.
You just declare stealth. There is no like going into stealth.
Right. So then you just do your stealth check though to successfully
Only
interact with
when you cross their line of sight,
Yeah.
you do the stealth check.
it. That's what I'm saying. So to interact with it, you have to do the stealth check.
Yes,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
but then as soon as you do, you're out of stealth
Yes.
anyway. So
Yeah, but this says that you can, if it specifically says here for that bag. So P59,
Oh.
then it just told us where the drugs where we're supposed to plant the drugs. Then
they all have said this.
oh, okay.
They all have said if you're within, like they all said, that's why I was double checking this as well. It says if you are in any NPC's line of sight without a stealth token, then
Okay.
you would read N1
So Ryan or I need to go into stealth
for
and
that
then interact
because
with
they
that.
don't turn.
Yeah.
Right. So we can still check this one though
Yeah.
because we're
Yeah.
there. So we might as
Okay.
well.
Well, you guys did that. I'm gonna pee.
Can you grab one
Yeah.
for myself to my house?
Just use the bottle.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I will
So-
check number 2 then for my action.
A red suitcase, P45. All right. The lone red suitcase attracts your eyes. By the looks of it, it seems heavy. With a glance, you notice it's locked with a combination lock. You approach the carousel and grab a suitcase before plopping it on the ground Now it's open. Now we don't have clue number 2.
Is that like a Canada thing? Because in the States, you can't have those locks. They'll cut them off like on your
really?
luggage. Yeah.
No,
Is
they
that
have some more built into the actual luggage too.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Because I remember after 9/11, they're like, oh, get rid of all your luggage locks.
We don't have clue token number 2. It says if you are in any NPC's line of sight without a stealth. Oh, so that might have been like eavesdropping on them. We probably may have gotten a combination to this.
Oh, I see.
To
Oh,
be
because they
open
were talking. Why would they verbalize their?
Yeah, I was
combination?
wondering how you get that combination. But...
Oh, there's a lock on it.
Yeah.
Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
All right.
That should be an option.
So we're not in anyone's line of sight. So you have to do
I will play my meticulous
mental
search. How about that?
insight check.
Oh, a mental insight.
What's your-
I've got 0 there.
You got 0 on
Steve's
insight.
got 3, so he could do it.
He's already. I mean, so if we
But he
don't,
did his action already.
so we can resume playing, and then we can resume playing, and he can do that.
Yeah. Yeah, I
And
can go
then
for 4.
what's
since I
your
have the
stealth?
My stealth is 2,
Yeah. So then you would each other, and we'd have Steve
so we'll just trade. Yeah.
do that, and what we'll do is probably we can have you. I don't know. Yeah, we'll have that. Yeah, because it's just insight check. You need 3 or more successes. So cool. This is otherwise resume playing, so we'll resume playing, and without trying to break that off. All right. Cool. So new round. This goes down to 7, so he's still chilling there at the door. So then we're gonna have Steve chill here, and we're gonna have you go there.
Yep.
I need to move just so I don't get seen, right?
And where is he moving to?
So on 6, he's gonna be here looking this way.
Okay.
So actually,
And where are we now?
shit.
Oh, so next turn he'll do it.
Yeah,
Hold on.
yeah.
So you can't be
Ryan
there.
Can't be there.
Yeah, so hang on, I'll put myself back.
But you can be. Hold on. You can be here
1, 2, 3.
because we don't have to be. Do we have to be on these tokens or next to them?
Next to him.
Next turn.
Right.
Would this help me?
Because he's
Or do
here.
I need to be
1,
there?
2. No, you need to be there. That'll be right out of sight because it's just like the triangle, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2,
Yeah.
3 in that area. Yeah. So if you can get here, you'll be right out of his sight because he still can see here. 1, 2, 3.
Well, I think if you're at the very edge of his sight, the stealth check on that is not hard.
1, 2, 3 here? Or do I need to be there?
Oh, because then you're in their line of sight. Oh, they do this smart.
Yeah, is this the spot I need here?
That's probably going to be the best. You'll be right at the edge. It's on here. Where's the NPC there? +3, +2. So it'll be a +1 difficulty. Or
All right. Well, this thing requires insight, which I have none of. So you're gonna have
Yeah.
to look at this.
so
But I'm gonna go
we're
over
on
here 'cause
a-
I have stealth.
So
we're on
round?
a new round. So here's the situation that we're in. So you're gonna need to do this because
Sure.
insight you have to figure out a combination to a lock.
Nice.
This here like could go there to do that and do their like stealth check, figure it out, but he's gonna move once this goes down to 6, and immediately this person's gonna be in his line of sight,
Okay, so just leave it until
right
he
on,
moves
right
again.
on, right onto the edge. Well, there's 2 things. One, he'll be right on the edge, so he'd have to do another stealth check at that moment.
Yeah.
Well, and I can get here too. Would that make a difference?
It'll be the same.
Okay.
It'll be like if he's here, that's 3, and that's 3. So you can, either place is the same. So what is it? So what do we have to do for a stealth check?
For how many people? Or just
Just
one?
them. Being
Alright.
there.
So stealth check. Declare you want to do a stealth check. Player counts their stealth skill points as automatic successes. Rolls a physical attribute. To pass the stealth check, your score must be equal to or exceed line of sight plus the proximity modifier. So exactly where he would be.
He'd be right here, so it'd be 3.
So his proximity modifier would be +1. So his thing is 3 plus 1 is 4. So you'd have to, with your stealth as a guarantee. So what's your
I
stealth
got
number?
2 guaranteed.
So you have 2 guarantees. So you're rolling the other 2. You would need 2 more successes.
Okay. So I'd have to hit them both,
Unless you
Got
have a con.
willpower.
and I can use willpower.
And you
yeah.
get a reroll.
Okay, do we want to do that?
Well, we won't do it until he's. But yeah, I can move in position for that.
Yeah, I'm saying it's gonna have an automatic. So you're gonna have to do it
Yeah.
twice. So you have to do it for these people when you go to interact,
Because oh yeah, he hasn't moved yet.
and then you're gonna have to do it for them. So for them, you're gonna be 2 away.
So there's you need a 5.
Oh,
Or no.
can I roll a 5? Yeah.
Well, it's 2 away. You're not. You can move over here and be 3 away. Because it's based on where you are.
Mm.
So if you were to be right here, then you're 3 away from them. So they'd be back to the success of 4.
All right, cool.
Actually, no.
That's all right.
Success.
Oh, because that's what I was asking. So you aren't in anyone's line of sight by interacting with that, then. So you're literally interacting with it outside their line of sight. So then we wouldn't have to do it first.
No, but it says here, when a dialogue or investigation begins, characters are automatically no longer in stealth mode.
Right. So
Remove
so
the
that's what I'm
token.
saying. So this, because they're not in that line of sight, even though they're interacting with this
Oh, yeah,
here.
because you're out of... Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So we're fine. So it's just when he moves out.
I'm like reaching up around
Yeah.
the luggage cart.
Yeah, okay.
Put my
Okay.
hands in there.
So I guess I'll go first to number 2. So
Oh,
well,
well,
actually, well, I
wait
rest
to
the
figure out where we're gonna move first. So 6 is gonna put him here, looking this way. Joey's fine to really scoot, and
So what's yours thing is 2 now?
Yeah.
So you just move 1, 2.
then I'm gonna have to just make sure I'm not right there, because 4 he's coming here. So if anything,
We know 1's not it, so you can just kind of move this way.
well, I don't want to move this because 2 he ends up here looking this way.
Yeah, but if yours over here,
Yeah,
It won't
just
matter.
Start hitting that one.
Okay. Just go hide behind his little one.
the way more side.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, go to the
Uh,
newsstand, pick up a magazine.
So
or
number
something. Get one of those
numbers?
things.
blues and
so we go
blue
first.
my bottom, yeah.
All right. So this is the red suitcase, 45. Okay. So you have to pass a mental insight check. You need 3 or more successes.
3. Insight's 3.
Nice. Didn't realize that. Cool.
I'm very insightful.
Because you having to guess the conversation, the
1, 2, 3,
combination.
4, 5.
You flick through the numbers one by one, making sure to only settle on those that are somewhat faded from use.
Ooh.
Each click
I'm
becomes
Da Vinci
more
Code.
and more. I'm Da Vinci Code.
what was his name? Tom? No. What was
Tom Hanks.
Tom
Yeah,
Hanks.
no. Well, Langdon. Robert Langdon.
Tom Langdon. Richard Hughes. Each click becomes more and more satisfying. Once all 3 numbers have been set, you close your eyes and attempt to open the suitcase.
Just bing.
So you had what, 3 successes?
It explodes.
You fail.
What?
I'm kidding. Some Madara shit said 3 or more, but you actually need more than actually succeed. No,
Yeah.
it opens. Inside, you find, hidden under a layer of clothes, a rifle case,
Ooh.
and it's locked. Judging by its size, it likely contains 2 disassembled rifles. Bingo! Now to hide the dope with their belongings before anyone
There's already
notices.
a gun in the suitcase. Why do we need to put drugs in there too?
You can legally.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
it's
you
a-
can
it's a
legally
rifle
We
case.
transport them. Okay.
That's
okay.
because it was under the plane.
Okay. I
Yeah,
see,
Yeah, you can legally. As long as it has to be.
It's like a
distance-
gun's pretty suspicious.
a gun has to be unloaded and I think it's just unloaded and locked.
Right, is it?
Yeah. Cool. All right.
But it doesn't have to be disassembled. This is the unloaded and locked. But it's a rifle, so you have to know
Right, right,
rifle in that thing. Assembled.
I mean, there might be something in that bag. We might as well. 'Cause it's there. Why not?
But what did it say after 2?
So I was just saying, so we're going to go, so bingo, we can put in there, so I'm going to E5.
Okay.
But I'm saying there might be an item or something in there that we can take that'll help us later on.
The completionist over here is gonna get killed.
Not at all. It's simple stealth
A
check.
300 health boss comes out
Yeah,
of the bag.
exactly.
Yeah, okay, sure.
The bag.
I would build a game that way because of him. To be like, oh, you wanted to look for everything?
It's called a mimic. It's in there. It's already.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you get ready for it. You ready to, you back up and come on.
It just run.
Nah, beat the shit out if you can. You found Damp's enemy's luggage. Time to dump the dope in their suitcase. If you have the bag of dope, why would we not?
you used
Well, maybe you put it in some other suitcase. I don't know.
So it says bag of dope in the luggage. So E12.
A 12.
Bag of dope.
What number? 77 was the thing.
Oh, it's got the spoon and everything. Oh damn. It's
Yeah.
all the dope. All the different types are here.
Okay, so it should
It's
read
like a starter pack of.
if action tokens number
narcotics.
1 is on the tile, replace it with action token number 3, then you must resume play. Okay. So here we go. So success. If you do not have the bag of dope, so we have it. So if the action token number 3 is on the tile, so this is the thing. Action token number 1 is on the tile.
So action token 1 is there.
Uh,
Or no,
replace-
action token
yeah.
was this.
Yep. Replace it with action token number 3.
Okay.
So not 2. Oh, because the cameras.
Oh, so we have to wipe the cameras now.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, but I don't know why the action token number would matter. They could just fix.
Well,
Well,
because-
because the book story is the issue.
Exactly.
Instead of just give us a new book,
Hmm.
like you did for number 13, you could just given us one new book.
They'll
But-
probably discover it later. It's like we already
Actually,
put that
well,
whole
it's definitely way
book
cheaper to
this.
put the thing on
Yeah.
that than it's to print a whole new book. But
Yeah.
Boom. There's some blank. Okay. All right. There are CCTV cameras everywhere. You must erase the footage for your plan to succeed. You must resume playing. It says otherwise, you withdraw the dope from your pockets, dump the bags, the couple's luggage. You make your way out of baggage claim and flag security agent. You let them know about the couple and how they tried to sell you drugs, a lot of drugs,
a lot of.
in baggage claims. You hang around until you see the police escort a young man and young woman in handcuffs, trying to report to. Okay, so we're not doing that. I said
No, I was
otherwise.
gonna say,
You
we
just
gotta
ruined the
fix-
story.
Yeah, we got to do the cameras.
No. This is if we didn't have bag of dope
Oh,
or something. So
you just
Oh,
tell
if you
them.
planted it on them somehow.
because here it says you must resume playing.
Okay.
Okay.
I was just saying with this afterwards. Okay. Cool.
So that ends this round. Or Ryan can go after number 4.
All right.
Is there a point to that? Or
Well,
Yeah,
next mine there is.
Yeah, there might be something in there. They put it there. Why
let's
not?
do it. Am I? Oh yeah, let's do it.
You're not in their line of sight, and
You're not in any line of sight right now.
So
you'll have to check line of sight when like at the start of next turn when he moves, and you will be in his line of sight.
You just activate it. That's
Cool.
all you do.
So I'm
Right,
gonna
well,
do my
me-
stealth check then.
No, you don't do that.
No. Oh. So I'll just activate number.
Yeah,
4.
you're just triggering number 4.
You
investigating
lose.
number 4. I hope it says that.
An explosive bag of confetti. Everyone can tell what you did.
Immediately, all the cops run in.
Yeah.
Okay, actually, no, you can't do that. That's what I'm double check here. So, because here it says if you are in the security guard NPC's line of sight without a stealth token, so that means you did not purposely move into his line of sight. He walked in. So when he walks in, you don't get to do a stealth check because he sees you.
Oh,
You get a stealth token when you go through their line of sight.
yeah.
So yeah, never mind. So you can't be there. So let's move you out of the way.
So you started here?
Yep.
Well, you can
Yeah.
just be there. You can just stay there.
Yeah, that's fine.
So now,
That's down to 6
now we get on to 6. Now we move him to wherever he moves.
right here. Looking this way.
So now Joey can go 1, 2,
Um,
and you could spend a blood if you like. Or
let's do that.
so roll red. Success,
Clean.
good. So 3.
And then next turn you'll be able to
Okay.
get right there. We just have to make sure we stay out of their line. So on 4, he's gonna move.
Down there. So you just have to
He's
move right
gonna
now.
move right here, looking this way.
Okay.
Well, I guess to be safe, let's just do this. Boom and boom. There we go.
Cool.
So now round 5. No.
He's anywhere. Yep.
1, 2. Success. 3.
And boom. All right. Action token 3. So 78. The airport uses CCTV cameras, making it impossible for someone to alter the feed remotely. You suspect the guard will come back shortly. The system is an older one, but not unknown to you. With a bit of patience and a bit of luck, you should be able to remove your presence from the feed. Oh. What's your technology?
1, but I roll 3 for mental.
Okay, cool. You need 2 successes.
Okay.
You're gonna roll. I think you're next to this.
Yeah, I have it on your. Be right there for you roll. If you're good.
Oh.
No, you're good right where you were. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Success. 1 is good.
Okay. Yeah, E15. There's a couple different endings to those. Crazy. A
Well,
few
get
quick.
caught or don't get caught.
Or they got away. Yada yada.
Yeah.
So, a few quick cuts here. Reinsertion of previous footage there, and
I got
voila!
you editing,
It is not perfect, but at first glance, it seems like you were never here. As long as you do nothing to alert the authorities while here, no one will have reason to comb through the footage in detail. Satisfied, you slink away from the CCTV station and set your mind to your other goals. Remove action token number 3 from the tile. Resume playing.
What else is there to do?
We planted the bag of dope. We can look at bag number 4.
When he
That's the
moves,
only
that's where you
thing
can do that,
left,
yeah.
Well, what did number? So if we go back to number 2,
We did the objective.
Mm-hmm. Said we're back to number 3 and resume playing.
Yeah, so we planted the dope. We cut the cameras. Now we just have to not cause a scene.
oh, maybe you gotta let the rounds tick out.
Possibly.
Is that like one of the at the beginning of the book? Is it like rounds 0? Because all this does, the objective is find the luggage of the enemies and plant the drugs without raising suspicion. We've done that. We've done the objective.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you read number 2, did it say? It said continue playing, but did it say only if you hadn't done CCTV footage? Or just literally said you planted the drugs now?
It just said you must resume. That's all it said.
Interesting.
Said you must resume. So we did that. Resume. Boop. These dogs out here, I tell you. Yep. Just says keep going, resume playing, with the security guard around the tracker, according to the image. Da da da. What is the
conclusion?
yeah?
What?
What's the anything on there?
It just says objective: find the luggage and plant the drugs without raising suspicion.
Oh, so now we definitely just need to get out of there. So then when time runs out, so I'm looking to see if there's anything.
Well,
Yeah,
so
what
now,
does it say when the timer runs out?
That's what I'm trying to find here.
well, so I guess regardless. So number 4, we moved it down to round 4. So you said he goes down here, and is facing this direction. So then you would move 1, 2. We would just
I guess we'll see what's in 4 then. Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
So
So I'll
with
just go
your hold on.
1, 2.
Oh yeah, no investigative. I should do 4.
Didn't say
Right.
it's investigated for 4.
No, these are all investigative markers.
No, we've been having him open bags
Well, I've
anyway.
got my meticulous
Okay,
search I
that
can do
works.
still too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I will.
Well, I guess we can, in theory, just both be here.
Yeah.
There we go, just in case.
Sure. We're just gonna
I don't know
come.
what the check is. You're just chilling. Yeah. Where does he go
Make sure
on
I'm out of
2?
his line of sight. For 2, I think he's going here. He's looking that way.
Oh, all right. So you're good.
So I'm feeling. All right, it's number 4.
Cool,
Yeah.
let's check it out.
Leather bag, page 59.
Afterwards. 3, the conclusion.
All right. Hi.
What was your plan for today?
We'll probably order food or something.
You're all set.
Yeah, Yeah.
I can have food.
Thanks, dear.
Anything you can imagine.
There's a leather bag left lying on a dolly. No one is paying attention to it, but it's in the middle of the room. You have to be very careful. There are no signs of locks or security measures preventing someone from opening it. We are not in
Seems
anyone's
like a trap.
You can't be there
Why?
because it's in their line of sight.
1, 2.
There we go. Otherwise, you bend down and open the bag. So it's a stealth check. You need 3 or more successes.
Cool.
Oh, that is you.
I've got 2 stealths here already.
It's better than me.
So I
Right
roll.
in front of you.
I roll with 2, right? And that's it.
You roll 2 physical, yeah. See, 3 success, you said?
Yep.
So you just need 1.
As long as one of these is a simple.
Both of them are.
All
Fantastic.
right. Inside, you find lingerie, a handful of intimate toys, and a nice bottle of rum.
It's
Seems
definitely the
like,
moms.
seems like this person was coming to Montreal to have a good time. Somehow you doubt this suitcase belonged to Mr. Damp's enemies. You close it and bring it with you as you step away from the dolly so as to not avoid raising a suspicion.
Let's put
Cool.
the drugs in there and let them
Move
have a
to the
real good
top.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew this was a hoax.
So are we sure it's just not over now?
It literally says resume playing.
I think it's just when the rounds tick out. But right now, we've done our thing.
So it told me to go to E15.
Because we
For
couldn't
what?
have failed that check. right?
E15 for
So
what?
first the cam. No, I'm
Oh.
telling him. So cameras. So E15. Boom. Then it says remove the
That's
token,
3,
and it
3, 1,
says
2.
resume playing.
So 1, 2 there. So then we just kind of chill. Boom. Nick's over there chilling. Then we go down to 2. You could just literally go over here. You're out of their line of sight. He moves over here, facing that way. 1, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2. I think
So find the luggage, enemies, and plant the drugs without raising. So we just have to like avoid suspicion.
Which we've done now. So we're now at
And I
round
think
zero.
that just ends it.
The round ends, so now you just read conclusion, I guess.
Yeah.
Ah. Usually because did the last book say read conclusion when you finish, Joey?
It just
Or
yeah,
is the-
it just takes you to the end.
Okay, so I guess we're at the end. We have successfully erased the footage.
So for
Found the
for,
bag,
like,
planted the
for,
drugs.
for 2, it says success here. And it says you can read the conclusion on the back of the narrative page. But that was so if we didn't have the bag of dope.
But we don't have the bag of dope anymore.
No, I know, but we did that. So here for the action for placing it. So the action token number 3 is on the tile. So this is the one where we had to replace
Yeah.
the thing. You must resume playing. And then here, then at the bottom it says otherwise. You withdraw the dope from your pockets, back in the couple's luggage. You make your way out of the baggage claim, yada yada yada. Until you have the policy, escort demand, blah 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 blah. Time report to damp.
Wait,
Was
see
the
that?
dope in like someone specific's pocket?
So like it was saying, if we weren't
Or
going to go
did
clear
any
the
of us place the dope?
CCTV footage, we would just do the end of thing there. But
But it says if you didn't have the dope, go to conclusion. So in theory,
no,
if we
when activating the token, the tile, if we did.
but it never told us to take it off. So in theory, if we activated a second time after erasing CCTV footage, we didn't have the dope anymore.
I think yeah, it's
Or if we
very
put it in the wrong
vague.
bag. Yeah.
It's very vague, but I think this is insinuating. Okay, so you have to erase the CC cameras.
Mhm.
So then you read the success. So it's resume playing after that. But then it's a success because we did do this. Otherwise, you would draw the dope from your pockets, dump in the bag, which we did.
It also says like for number 2 that.
But
so-
that was the misprint.
But it wouldn't even. I guess so.
Yeah. Well,
Anyway.
in conclusion,
Yeah.
you got
We
So
finished it.
you make your way out of the baggage claims, flag security agent. You let them know about the couple and how they tried to sell you drugs. A lot of drugs and baggage claims. You hang around till the police escort a young man and a young woman in handcuffs. Time to report to damn. Read the conclusion.
Oh,
Okay.
so it's just,
Cool.
yeah, it's just written weirdly, but
Yeah.
we here.
Alrighty, you make your way out of the arrivals and back to the terminal. The taxi cab is still parked where you left it, though its driver is not in the seat anymore. Instead, you see Mr. Damp sitting behind the wheel. He's dressed in a coat and scarf which hangs limply around his neck. He sees you approach and waves a gloved hand in greeting. I feel so much better without thorns. You're efficient gardeners. Now, I believe you have a stray running around your island. Point me where to go. You put in the coordinates of the scheduled sewer entrance, or secluded sewer entrance you know of. The lights of Montreal go by as Mr. Damp drives away from the airport and to your destination. Your drivers remain silent throughout the trip. The drive past downtown towards the Jacquet, wow,
Something
Jacquet
French.
Cartier Bridge.
Jacques.
Whatever, yeah, that, and the sewer entrance. As he turns the engine off, he turns to you and says, "By the way, gardeners, you might need new tools. I left you one in the trunk." You pop open the trunk and notice it's currently occupied by an unconscious cab driver. You carefully move him aside and take the machete Damp threw on him. At least you think that's what Damp is referring to. So we each get 5 XP. We gained 3 boons, and we get the machete. So 3 more boons puts us at what, 7?
Pencil.
Yeah, so we got 7.
Yeah, so I'll break out the shopping here in a
Yeah.
second. So we can clean this up.
And then machete, I think it says like it gets bleed damage if you do +3. So I think whoever hits the hardest should take that.
Okay.
That'd be Nick.
Now I have all my weapons. I have my ranged and my melee, so I can use all my cards.
How much are these supposed to be?
5s are the.
Yeah, those are 5s. Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
We got plenty.
All right, so we get our people back now.
So 6 XP. You want to use into that? For skill.
I got 8, so I gotta figure out what I want to do.
All right, I'll zoom out to that view. Take this book. Right.
Yep, all you. You good? You got it? Hands broken?
Yep.
I don't know why I keep tossing these things back into this big pile of enemies. I keep having to take them out.
Where's the page I want?
That there.
71.
Oh,
yeah, that-
Oh, and I lose this now. My meticulous search
Mhm.
effect goes away.
All right, you can just toss it right here. I'll take it in a second.
My serene will go away next time. I got this in this one, right?
We got it when we fed.
When we fed, okay, so discard after you at the use or the end of the next chapter.
Yeah.
That's what it's down to. A butter knife. Gun for shotting.
Up to athletics. Which makes it. I
You know-
get 2 left over.
I'm gonna gain some occult, I think.
All right. So these are the items we can buy. How much? We have total 7.
Yeah.
All right. So let's sort it this way.
I think I'm
So,
good.
Yeah.
I have a machete and a gun.
12, 13. These both cost 3. Cost of 2 is 11, 9, 8, 6, 5, and 3. And then these all cost 1. So anyway, he's good. You
Yep.
have the Bowie knife. We have nothing.
You guys should get something.
I can't read these from here.
And then I am going to.
Blood
I upgraded my
dog whistle.
I added occult as one of my skills on here.
That's hilarious.
I'm going to use all
Taser.
12 to bring my weapons up by 1 and my stealth up by
If
1.
someone's fleeing the,
That's great.
you just tased them.
That's
So
amazing.
now I have weapons number 2.
Don't tase me, bro. Where's Don't Tase Me Bro guy now? We got
Taser face.
Do we not have a weapons 2 here? No, we have stealth 2.
What was the event he got tased at?
It was some like college thing,
Yeah.
right? And like he was talking too much or something.
Yeah,
and
it goes,
came
looks
to
like it
remove
goes
him.
from weapons
Yeah.
1 to weapons 3. That's
Yeah.
what I have.
So I already have
He was
athletics
protesting it or
2.
something, I forget.
Oh, he's probably out protesting now.
Two.
Don't tase me, bro, guy.
Mm.
Don't tase me, bro guy. If you're watching the stream, chime in. Let us know who you
Yeah.
are now. You get an honorary seat at this table next time.
So brawl 2 I should have. I didn't take that yet.
There is no brawl 2. It's 1 and 3.
Oh no, it's athletics. Oh,
Or no, there's
athletics.
one, no, there's 1 and 2. Brawl 2. Yeah.
Yeah, there's brawl 2. Right here.
There's 3 brawl 1s and 1
Ippen.
brawl 2.
Yeah, just Ippen. Athletics 2 is just dodge. I already have that. Oh,
Oh,
and lead.
I need athletics too.
You have athletics 2 now? Do you have
Yeah.
athletics 2 now, Joey?
Is there a stealth 1 or no?
Hold on. Athletics 2. So those are for. Oh, got it. These 2 are yours now.
Athletics 2.
Weapons 1, brawl 1. That's it.
So there's
So
athletics,
brawl-
brawl, weapons.
What do you got now? So you have weapons 1 now. So you should have pierce, traction shot. Yeah, so there's 1 weapons 1 left. Because we could play with. Can we play with the 5th character?
No.
Why is there card? Alright. I have 2 weapons.
Because he doesn't have any brawl.
Oh, you're brawless?
Yep. I do have 2 weapons.
You do have 2 weapons. Do you have weapons? You don't have weapons cards, so you need weapons cards. Okay, so there's athletics 2, and then here's weapon.
What weapons does everybody have? Where are we with?
So there's 2
melee
brawl
versus
1s
range?
left, which makes sense for you. There's brawl 2 left, which is for you as well. Okay.
I have a ranged and up close and personal.
Okay.
So I'm not trading you any cards. I just keep these. and-
Correct. It just means when you start combat, you have more to choose from before when you make your hands. So I will take.
Yeah, I might go for ranged then. Oh, though also I saw the dog whistle. I have a point in animalism as a discipline. What's the deal with animal stuff? Because this one says plus
That's animal NPC, not your animal.
Yeah. 2 skill checks against. Yeah, I just don't know what.
So that would allow you to either attack with 1 extra die or defend with 1 extra die
Yeah.
If you're
against an animal. You know what I mean?
Our
Oh,
first,
so like against the rats, this would have helped.
Yeah.
well, our first fight, there were 3 like dogs attacking us.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
Plus 1 die to your brawl checks count as
Right.
having protein feral level 1.
Who is the best search right now? You have 2, I have 2.
I have 0.
3.
You
I
have
have
3.
I have 3. 3
So
for
plus 1 die to all your search checks.
Oh, just in
That's
general,
not
just
bad.
have that.
No.
You have
Oh yeah,
3.
you just have that.
You have 0 also
I have 2.
for search.
Right? Yeah. No, stealth.
This is search.
That says search. You're right.
You have 0 also.
Yep. So I don't necessarily need that though. When combined with a weapon, combat card plus 1 die to your weapon skill check. Okay, so I'm gonna take a shotgun.
How
So
much
I'm
does it
arranged.
cost?
These are 3, 2, and 1.
Okay.
So I'm gonna spend 3 to take this.
Is it alright if I spend 3 on the dog whistle
That's
and the
all.
flashlight?
Yes.
What is it?
3.
Nice.
Yeah.
Alright, so we have 1 left. Okay.
And these will be handy.
Okay, sounds good. Well, everyone, thank you for joining us here at Bald and Board Games. We played Vampire, the Masquerade chapters. I'm Bald.
I'm bored.
I'm bald. Blind. I'm blind. And bald.
All
Ballsy.
right, everyone. We'll see you.
In Montreal.
Ah.